What is up, guys? This is All Gabs. Let's chat. Hey, what's going on? I did realize, didn't really introduce myself last time, guys. My bad. Who am I? Who is this girl? Who's talking to you? All great questions, appreciated, understood, fair, totally fair. I should have talked about myself. So, you know what? I think it is time we get to know each other. Not to be narcissistic, but I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about me, and then maybe we can really form a true relationship. We can be really good friends. So, as I said last time, I am Gabby. I've been teasing the idea of going by Ella, like Gabriella, Ella, mostly at work. I work with kids on campus at a childcare, and they call me Miss Gabby, but I have been kind of toying with the idea of Miss Ella. I think it's cute, but whatever. Moving on. I'm a junior. Originally, I had gone to Ball State University, still with stage management, and I joined Sigma Kappa while I was there. Dove love, one heart, one way. And I met some amazing women. Shout out my little Tess and my Peter partner, Sam. Love you guys. Miss you so much. It's crazy. I haven't seen Tessa, my little. Oh my gosh. 2 years? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. It's like fully been 2 years since I've seen her. That is wrong. Hopefully I can go see them soon. Fingers crossed. If you know me, you need to know that my favorite artist on this planet is Peter McPoland. He is just a silly, goofy guy, and I'm obsessed with his sound and just his passion for his music. I think it's very admirable. And actually, that's how I found Sam, because she also has a love for Mr. McPoland. And that was all it took for us. Sam is like, oh my God, she's one of my favorite people. Love that girl. Love all of them. Love all the girls I met at Sigma Kappa. But yeah, I went to Ball State for about a year. And then honestly, I did really, really like the people I met, and I miss a lot of them. And I lost a lot of those connections just because I had left, honestly, kind of abruptly. I didn't really tell honestly anybody that I was going to transfer until the end of the year. The program was an amazing program, honestly. It is. If you want to do theater, it's a great program, and it's a great way to get immersed in both regular theater and musical theater and dance. They have it all, and it is a good program. I recommend it. But I kind of figured out within my first year there that theater isn't really where I see myself ending up ultimately. I still have a love for it. I still love stage managing regular theater. It's not a career I'm going to throw away. It's something I definitely could still see myself exploring, but I think I have a deeper passion at this moment in my life for music, and movies and TV. And that wasn't really an avenue that I could explore at that university. And it was hard. It was a really hard decision, but I ultimately decided to transfer to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. And I still have my major in stage management, but I was able to get a minor in critical film production. And I'm also able to do social media. So it kind of encompassed everything that I really enjoy in all avenues of entertainment that I want to go into. At the university, I am in a couple clubs. I am in Star Course, which is like a concert planning committee. We bring artists to campus and promote them, and just kind of throw concerts, which is quite literally what I want to do in my life. I want to be an artist manager and just kind of work in the music industry. So for Star Course, I am one of the personnel managers. So I'm in charge of me, along with Andrea and Mia, my two other personnel managers. We're in charge of planning all of the events. So whether that be social events or parties. And then we also we plan our promotional events. So every time we are throwing a concert, we poster around campus. So we host a little event, get together, and we'll get into groups, and we'll just walk around the campus and put posters up promoting our show, both on campus and on the our main street. It's called Green Street. It's where all of the stores and restaurants and coffee shops and things like that are, and we'll pop into those and ask if we can hang our flyers up or give them little handbills. And then I'm also in the Illinois Music Business Club. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is a music business club on campus. Over there, I'm the VP of events. So I am also in charge of planning their social events. And we do a lot of, Star Course is a lot more hands-on in the sense of like we are planning concerts and we're bringing artists to the school. And Illinois Music Business Club, IMBC, is more like making connections in the music business industry. So we bring a lot of professionals in to speak to us and to give us advice and just tell us their stories and help us figure out where we want to be and if this is the place for us and how we can get to where we want to go. For example, Charlotte Burgle is the Grammy U ambassador for our area, and she goes to the university. She's actually LTI major, which is also like in the theater world. So she came in and she talked to us about Grammy U and how to get involved and all the benefits of it. But we bring people in to come and chat, and we also throw a couple shows throughout the semester, but they are less of us bringing big artists in, and instead we are promoting the artists within the club. So our club is pretty split. There are a bunch of people who are interested in the business side, but there are also a lot of artists involved. So we throw house shows. We're right now we're trying to get a show going at one of the local venues, but we just kind of throw events for them to help promote their music, to help us figure out what it's like to manage artists and manage a show and stuff like that. So as the VP of events, I help out a bunch with that too. And so the club it's a little baby club. It's only been up and going for about 3 years. And when I came in last year, we threw our first ever social. We had a social event. It was at my apartment. We had like pizza and games and everything. And it was a really fun way to get people more involved on a personal level rather than just learning about music business. So I'm hoping to bring that back in this semester as well. But yeah, those are the clubs that I'm in on campus. I also have 3 jobs. I don't even want to get into that. I work remotely as an administrative assistant, and then I also have 2 jobs on campus. One as a PA, which is a production assistant, and then one as a childcare assistant. So busy gal over here. Not too busy for a podcast though. I'm so happy that this is happening. I hope you guys are as happy as excited as I am, because this is so fun for me. Anyways, let's talk about something a little bit more fun. My favorite color is pink as of right now. It was teal for most of my life, but I think that was just me suppressing how much I liked pink because I didn't want to be basic. I don't care. I love pink. Right now, my favorite artists, Peter McPoland, like I said. Big on the Backseat Lovers. Noah Kahan, Renee Rapp, Lizzie McAlpine. Oh my gosh, am I leaving anybody out? I definitely am. Harry Styles, Lainey, Niall Horan, Claire Rosenkrantz. That's my vibe. Those people are my vibe. I spend way too much money on concert tickets all the time. I'm always going to concerts. I went to Lala for the first time last year. Crazy experience. Loved it. Obsessed. Was barricade for the Backseat Lovers, and that's what's important. I love reading, as we learned in the last episode. I love a good thriller. Let's see. What else do you need to know about me? What else? Oh my God. Should we Google something? Yeah. Let's look up just a little. Sorry, not Google. Not sponsored. Not sponsored by Google. Let's look up a little get to know me quiz. And I'll just answer the questions for you guys. Let's see. Hobbies. I love crocheting. Reading, and oh my God, I sound so uninteresting. Wait, I have hobbies, I swear. Embroidering. I started to embroider sweatshirts for my whole family. Got about halfway through before I ran out of time. My bad, guys. I swear they're coming. I know it's been like actually fully over a year. I swear they're coming. Don't give up on me. They're on their way. What's on my bucket list? Oh my God, this is a good one. I have had going to Iceland on my bucket list since the 5th grade. I made my bucket list in the 5th grade, so almost all of these are from then. But geysers, the northern lights, volcanoes. You will see everything there is to see. And seeing the northern lights is just a dream of mine. I am itching to go to Iceland so bad. It's crazy. That's like probably at the top of my bucket list. And I really want to go to Hawaii. I want to experience the culture. It's so different and it's so beautiful. When I was first applying to colleges, I actually got accepted to the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and I ended up deciding not to go there. Who knows why? Who knows why I made that decision? I don't. But I ended up not going, and it's been a dream. I really want to go to Hawaii. Me and my sister have been teasing at the idea of moving to Hawaii for like 3 months after I graduate. I just want to travel. It's a big thing of like, I just want to see everything. I want to experience everything. I went out of the country for the first time 2 years ago, with the stage management department here. We went to London, and I knew that if I didn't seize the opportunity while I was there, I would never travel like that again. So we spent a week with stage management in London, and then I got excused by my professors to just stay. I didn't come back to the university for the rest of that semester. Granted, we went over Thanksgiving break, so there were only 2-3 weeks left. But after everybody left, the day that all of my classmates flew back to the States, my mom and my sister flew into London, and we stayed in London for a few days, and then we went to Rome, and then we went to Paris, and then we finished out with another day or two in London to fly back home. But it was so crazy. I cannot believe that we did that. I can't believe that my first time ever going out of the country, I went to London, Rome, and Paris. That's insane. We got to see the outside of the Colosseum. My sister was really sick the day that we were in Rome, and so she stayed in the hotel room while we left, and I'm still mad. But we were right across the street from this delicious Italian restaurant, obviously, because we were in Italy. And we went there all the time. And while we were in Paris, I saw the Eiffel Tower. It was actually, no, I'm not going to tell you that story. I'm going to have to leave you hanging and wait for my sister to be on the podcast for us to talk about this. Me and her will talk about everything Europe when she gets here. Oh my God, it's so silly. But we saw the Eiffel Tower. We saw, while we were in Rome, we saw, the Trevi Fountain. Beautiful. So beautiful, so crowded. We saw the Spanish Steps. We saw, what else did we see? That was all Rome. Paris. Girl, I don't even know. While we were there, though, on our way back to, what do they call the train there? The tube? That's London. Whatever they call the train in Paris. We were on our way back from the Eiffel Tower, and we saw this, little festival, and I was like, guys, let's go check it out. And it was, I don't even know, some sort of Oktoberfest or something going on. It was kind of really cool. It was definitely not French. It was definitely something else. But it was this just little, I don't even know. It wasn't very large. It was this little section in a park or something. And it was just completely overtaken by this festival. And everybody was dressed in these fancy skirts. It was just really cool to walk around there and just experience the different culture. And we got crepes while we were in Paris. Oh my God. So good. I love crepes. My little sister bakes, and my favorite thing she makes isn't even any of her cakes or her cupcakes or any of the cool stuff. I love crepes. I love her crepes. But my favorite restaurant we went to while we were there was Le Bif. I don't even know why they let us in. We booked a reservation and we got there and they were like, oh, we don't have any seats. So they sat us in the basement on a stage. A little bit scary, but it was so delicious. Okay, more tidbits. Since this is just all about me, more tidbits about me. I cannot eat steak unless it is well done. And I know I'm going to get hate for it, but I always say that one day I am going to end up being vegetarian because the idea of eating animals freaks me out. I hate it. I hate it more than I hate anything else on this planet. And when steaks are pink, it reminds me that they were once alive. So I need there to be no pink. I can't. It needs to be well done. But it was so yum, and they gave me the weirdest looks when I ordered it, but whatever. And then we were like, hey girl, to our waitress, we were like, do you know any bars around town that we should go to? And she was like, oh my God, there's a great bar down the street, blah, 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 whatever. We went. it was like poppin'. There were people from like Argentina, Brazil, Germany, just like everywhere and anywhere. There was just this huge group of travelers. It was really, really cool. But I did love that. Moral of that story. Oh my God, so sorry. Moral of that story is I love traveling, and I want to go to Iceland and I want to go to Hawaii. Okay, let's move on. Oh, this is a fun one. What movie could you quote by heart? Aladdin. And that's that on that. I could. Salam and good evening to you, worthy people. Please, come close. Too close, a little too close. Welcome to Agrabah, city of mystery, of enchantment, and the finest merchandise this side of the River Jordan on sale today. Come on down. Dude, like I love Aladdin. I love that movie so much. Anybody who knows me knows that like Aladdin is my shit. I love that movie. Middle Easterns represent. Aladdin is like, growing up, that was the only movie I really knew of that had like Middle Eastern people in it. So obviously it was my fave. Because I'm Middle Eastern. Oh my God, I'm not like a freak. I'm Palestinian. I am not like I'm not just like obsessed with the Middle East. I'm Palestinian. I'm also Mexican and Brazilian. Thank you for asking. Beautiful combination if you ask me. Okay, the last one I'm going to answer. Describe yourself in 3 words. And the reason I'm doing this one is because these are all words other people have used, and I have just, it stuck with me, and I'll never forget it. So my mom always tells me how creative I am, and I never really thought of myself as creative because I've always been surrounded. I mean, I'm in theater. I'm constantly surrounded with these just amazingly creative people, and I just never equated myself to that. But the more that she told me, it really made me look at my skills and my passions and realize that I am creative. And we're all creative in our own different ways. And I love my creativity, and I love the way that my brain thinks. And yeah, I am a creative. I am creative. I'm also passionate, in case you couldn't tell. Every time I think about something that I'm passionate about, I get a little kooky. But yeah, I am definitely very passionate about a lot of things, about my friends, about my career, my education, a lot of social issues that I'm not going to get into. Yeah, I have a lot of passions and I'm very passionate. But the biggest one that has stuck with me is that I'm tenacious. In high school, I was in theater. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I was in theater. And I was friends with a lot of the upperclassmen. And I was specifically, when I was a sophomore, I was friends with a lot of the seniors. And at the end of the year, towards graduation, I had written a bunch of them notes. Just, telling them how much I loved them, how much I looked up to them, and wishing them the best in all of their future endeavors. It was adorable. Thank you. I will take that round of applause that I can hear you giving me. It was adorable. But one person who I had gotten really close with that year is Connor, and he is still a friend of mine. We were very, very good friends for a while, and I'm still friends with him and his girlfriend Tegan. Love you, Tegan. Tegan's one of my best friends, dude. It's crazy. Anyways, after I gave Connor his letter, he had texted me, just kind of thanking me and saying a lot of kind things, and then he told me I was so tenacious and that he admired it. And I genuinely, if I want to be honest with you, I didn't know what it meant. Had to Google it. Not Google, not sponsored. Sorry, not Google. I had to look it up. And if you don't know, I can tell you. It has a few different meanings that really, they all really mean the same thing. But persisting in existence, not easily dispelled, not readily relinquishing a position, principle, or course of action, determined. And that meant a lot. It really meant a lot that he said that, and it really inspired me to stay strong in who I am and what I think, and to stick with anything that I want. And that's kind of where my passion comes too. So Connor, I don't know if I've ever talked to you about this, but I think about it often. And every year for the Hispanic Scholarship Fund application, there's a question that says describe yourself in 5 words. And without fail, every year I put tenacious. And I like to think that I am not easily dispelled. So anyways, That's enough of the questions. If you have any questions, I will probably put a poll up and we can just get to know each other. Go check out my Instagram, all.gabs.pod. Let's get to know each other. Okay, let's move on. Let's close this out. Let's move on to our weekly faves, our weekly report. So this week, my weekly faves. Number 1, Mango Mango. Oh my God. I don't know where Mango Mango is around the world, around the country. I don't know. But let me tell you, they have one in Chicago. I get the mango pancakes. Dude. So good. I couldn't even tell you. There's like, it's got some sort of, almost like a crepe outside. I don't know what it is. But it's literally just whipped cream and mango. That's all it's filled with. Heaven. It's heaven is what it is. I could eat 60 of them. So good. I don't know why they're called mango pancakes. It doesn't look like a pancake to me, but hey, no hate, no shade. I love those things. I went home last weekend and drove so far out of my way to go downtown to go get Mango Mango, because I loved it so much. And my mom had to talk me out of buying 6 of them because I will spend all my money there. But I only got 3. And I ate 1 that day, and then I took the others home and I ate them for the next 2 days. So Mango Mango, definitely a big fave this week. Also, like Aldi, kind of killing it. I love a good Aldi run. They had these like heart-shaped potato things, like frozen potato. I don't even know but they were delish. So yum. Also, Billie Eilish. I don't know. You know, I've been into her a lot recently after seeing her performance at the Grammys. She killed it. It was beautiful. Honorable mention to SZA. She was also insane at the Grammys. That definitely like put me back into my SZA phase. Oh, you know what? Kind of on the up and up for me, unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tarts. And I know some of you might be and I felt that. But let me tell you, kind of delish. Kind of obsessed. Definitely a top 2 Pop-Tart. But yeah, those are my faves this week. Thanks for listening. I hope you feel inspired to go try a strawberry unfrosted Pop-Tart, underline the unfrosted. If you like the podcast, if you want to hear more from me, you can follow on Instagram and TikTok at all.gabs.pod. And yeah, that's what I've got for you this week. Loved chatting with you. We should do it again sometime.